So, are you guys having trouble going against this boss fight, Barthandelus? Well, I got the right formula for you to beat him. So follow these tips and you should be able to wreck this pretty hard boss in Final Fantasy XIII. So the other two characters you want to have partnered with Lightning is Zaz and Hope. That way you guys can have haste and shell. And this will really help out with the beginning of the fight for better defense and stuff and better attack to get things done quicker. So the paragrams you want to use for your Paragram deck, you guys can put this in any which way you want. I'm just setting it the way I like to have it set up, so it's the easiest way for me to look at it. Relentless Assault will be your main damage dealer, also good for staggering. Diversity is good doing damage after stagger. It also helps keep chain bonuses going and to keep you alive with the medic in there. Tri-Disaster will be used to stagger your opponent because it does the most damage with the staggering. Convalescence will be used for emergency situations when he's hitting you with a lot of attacks and you guys need to heal a lot. And All for One is when you want to do damage and you want to keep your buffs going on you. So that will keep everything going for you and your buffs will never go away. So with these Paragram decks, it should help you guys defeat this boss. Now let's get into it. So the first thing you want to do for this boss fight to get things done quicker, I went with, I believe, Relentless Assault. And then I basically started attacking him. His right pauldron eye, you always want to go after the right eye. It's going to show you the weakness over here after he hits you, I believe. Or you can use a Libra scope. So I guess it's fire is the weakness. So that was good. And thunder is the weakness on that one. So yeah, you want to switch back and forth with all in one so you can get your buffs up. To get a few of your buffs going up, then you can switch to Tri-Disaster to have some better chaining bonuses on this. But if you're feeling really scared, switch to Hero's Charge. That way you guys can get some synergy and some healing there. So always have timing correctly when doing this part of the objective. That way you get all your buffs and everything should be smooth sailing from here. So right there, as you guys can see, it's halfway staggered. We're going to switch to a better staggering thing with Relentless Assault. So Relentless Assault is really good for staggering. It's not the best. Tri-Disaster is really good, but once you need to go back to heal, you go to Hero's Charge and do a little bit more damage. Then you switch back to whatever you need to, as you guys can see. You might miss some shots. But right here, we're going to go back to Tri-Disaster. And basically, he's going to get staggered right now. Take down this right face. Boom, staggered. Then you go Relentless Assault. We're going to do a lot of damage. It's going to take out the first target with ease, as you guys can see. Boom. It's that simple, guys. It's not very hard. With Relentless Assault, it does 2 magic and then 1 combo, which is going to do so much staggering damage. And this next eye is actually staggered, so we're already staggering it. So we actually switch to Hero's Charge because we're about to die. We go in and start hitting it because we want to heal at the same time we're hitting this. And if you get really scared, make sure you guys have some potions and stuff. Maybe some Phoenix downs, items. When your opponent goes down, make sure you got a Phoenix down, just in case. Because in this first part of the battle, things do get really hectic and you could die really easily. Could actually be the hardest part of the battle. So now that we got basically the right and left eye going down, we're going to get this right eye down. Bam. That's it for that eye. Now we only got 2 faces left. Not eyes, but faces. So we switched back to Hero's Charge to get some healing a little bit. But I figured that wasn't that good. So I went to Convalescence to get my health back. To play a little bit safe. Play babysit a little bit back here. Get our health going. You see our buffs going down. So we're going to have to get our buffs back going. So we went Hero's Charge to get at least some of our buffs going with Sizz as our synergist. Then we go back to Diversity, get some health going. So always switching your paragrams is the key to this, guys. Relentless Assault, you go in. Boom. Because I know a lot of people have problems with this part too. Relentless Assault's really good because your character moves around a lot while the other characters stay back. And yeah, you don't get hit by that much ice, as you guys can see, that's hitting us. It's really hurting us really bad here. That's what makes this part hard, is the ice that always hits you in the water. So right here, I'm just trying to keep the combos going. I got all for one. That way we get some more buffs. Then I go back to convalescence to play it safe. You guys can see my teammates almost died, but we are healing them. So don't panic, guys. Make sure you guys get the heals down because you got plenty of time. And if you can't get the heals down, somebody goes down, get that Phoenix down. It's going to come in clutch. It puts back so much health. Then we switch to Try Disaster. No more messing around, guys. Boom. We're going to try to do a lot of damage because we did mess that up right there. But we're going to bring it back. It's all about not panicking. Keeping it calm and collective is the main goal to beating this game, to be honest. This is one of the hardest bosses too, guys. So yeah, we got him down more. We switched to Relentless Assault to do the crazy amount of damage with magic in our hits. Then we're going to go back to Try Disaster. No, that's not the play. We're going to go to Convalescence. Heal up again. It's basically simple, guys. Have Convalescence ready just in case you're weak. And heal up all your party and you should be good. So right here, kind of take advantage of getting all for one with Synergist because you do have a lot of time. Get all your buffs back up while you have time. No need to rush it. You still got a lot of time. Make sure you guys do not die though. Go back to Hero's Charge. That way you guys can get some heals, get some attacks in, and get the stagger meter going as well. Don't panic though, because in case one of your teammates die, get a Phoenix down, heal up. And we're going to go back to Convalescence, just for dear situations, guys. Play it slow if you have to, you know. Whatever Phoenix down, make sure you guys got a lot of Phoenix downs like me, or else you might not beat this fight at such low level as I am. So you guys can see all my buffs are on Lightning, so she's pretty much good. I'm going to wait for all the buffs to come on these guys. Make sure they get cured and stuff. And just play babysit right here. There's no need to rush things. We have plenty of time. Because this was my first ever time of beating it. So I was even figuring out for myself what to even do. This should really help you guys with the thing. So right there, I'm getting some buffs in. I figured I'd switch to diversity. Start hitting the eye, right? Or start hitting this side. Get some heals in with diversity, just in case we get damaged, you know. I want to play a little bit safe. We could have went Ravager, but I figured that we're going to get damaged a lot here, so we might as well go that one. Then we went back to Hero's Charge. Hero's Charge gives us our buffs back. I'm waiting for my buffs to come back. I believe that's what it does. I'm not too sure. I gotta look at them again. No, that's all for one. My bad. But yeah, we're going to go all for one. Get some buffs back, as you guys can see. While still keeping the stagger meter going. That's why I put combat on that one for all for one. And yeah, Convalescence, guys, keeps you in the game. And it's a big saver if you're really low health too. Convalescence, you should be good. Now we're going to go back in. It's very simple, guys. Just keep switching. And you should be good to Convalescence. You can switch to either one you want. Any one that's going to stagger. Try Disaster or Relentless Assault. Those stagger the fastest, basically. We got him staggered. Boom. We're going to take down this one. And now the real fight begins. Right here, make sure you switch to Convalescence just in case you're kind of weak. You don't have to, but you should be good. He's going to do this Fantasium Blast. Start hitting this guy with Relentless Assault. Well, I went for all for one because I want to get some buffs up. Make sure all your buffs are going, guys. So as you guys can see, all my buffs are basically going. We went Ravager, Try Disaster, start doing damage to this guy. Start trying to stagger him, right? Because this is the hard part of the battle, is what people have trouble with. Just keep doing it. Make sure you guys' health is all good. Make sure your buffs are all good. You guys should be good. Convalescence whenever things get scary. No need to rush things. We got plenty of time. He's going to do some crazy attack. Baptism of Ruin or whatever. It doesn't do much. That Amazing Smile does do a lot of damage, but you should be able to survive it. And yeah, we're good with all these buffs. Went back to Try Disaster to keep staggering them. That's the main thing is to do, is Try Disaster for the staggers. And boom, we got it. We're going to start healing up and start doing damage with Hero's Charge. Then we switch to Diversity. Really heal up and do damage, right? Then I switch to Relentless Assault for the most damage output. That way, because I know I'm healed a little bit. And you just keep going in, guys, with Relentless Assault until you're too weak, you know? So right after that, I switch back to Convalescence. Just to make sure he doesn't kill me, because he is still hitting you while you're doing this. And Convalescence or Relentless Assault, you should be good. Just keep hitting him with that. Boom. Oh, that one's all for one. Oh yeah, I'm making sure my abilities are going up. Right here, he's gonna do his Destrudo. So right here, you want to go Relentless Assault in the beginning, right? Hit him with one wave of Relentless Assault. You want to stagger him. Who cares what he's doing right now? Then you want to switch to Try Disaster and stagger him as fast as possible. And if you guys can stagger him as much as possible, he's gonna do this mini stagger effect. We're right around there. I think he already staggered. Yeah, he staggered already, guys. It makes a noise, and you guys can just keep staggering him. Boom, he's definitely staggered, and you just keep going in for the attacks. And once he is staggered, guys, his Destructo attack won't do as much damage as it's supposed to, because he's supposed to kill you with that attack. So after this, just heal up and basically continue the process. So right here, we're healing up, right? There's no panicking. Trying to get my buffs going back up because I noticed that they're going away. And he's still staggered, as you guys can see, so we can still do damage as well. A lot of damage. So I'm doing all for one. That way all my buffs are going and I'm getting a lot of stagger damage. Go back to Convalescence. And you should be good. Just keep doing what you do. Convalescence, play it slow a little bit because we got plenty of time, like I said before. There's 20 minutes to beat this battle, guys. And we haven't even spent 10 minutes yet. So Baptism of Ruin. He's going to do that move. Whatever. So right now you're going to start attacking again. Start resetting everything. Here's Destrudo. Don't worry about it. Try Disaster, guys. You know what to do. Do as much damage as possible. Don't worry about him, because Destrudo is what kills you. If you don't stagger him, you're going to die. So as soon as he's staggered, any second now, I think after this last wave, he's going to push back. There he is, staggered. Boom. Now it's not going to do as much damage. Keep damaging him. Make sure he's staggered. Relentless Assault. Diversity, if you want to play it safe, you'll still do a lot of damage. Destrudo is going to hit. It's not going to do nothing because we staggered him. And he's pretty much done for. We're going to switch to Relentless Assault for the major damage here, guys, while he's staggered. And it's crazy how hard this battle was, but how easy it could get if you run your cards right. So yeah, we got a lot of damage to him right there. He's basically 25% more health. We're going to go back to Try Disaster. Hero's Charge. I was like, Hero's Charge. Keep us in the game, you know. Keep healing. Convalescence. Make sure everything is safe. You want to play it safe. You don't want to die here. You know. All for one. Keep all your stuff going. Convalescence. Convalescence is good because it keeps haste going too. Then he's going to do Destrudo again. Don't panic. Keep doing your thing. Right here is the hardest one though, because you're going to have to stagger him so good. Just keep staggering, guys. If you're doing it right, you're going to staggering him just like you did before. Do as much damage as possible. Don't let it get to you. And you should be able to fly through this battle right there with flying colors. And boom, stagger him. Make sure you guys get it all in. Do the damage while you guys can. Diversity. Play it safe if you want to. Make sure you guys get health while you're doing Diversity, because you don't want to die while you're doing this either. Because that would suck. And one more hit. That should be it, guys. That's going to do it for the video. You guys gonna get a Crystallium expansion, some other stuff. I don't know too much about it, but yeah, that's the battle. Let's go.